Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I layer my skin moisturizers, whether it's body butters, body lotions, elixirs, whatever you're using, how I pair those with fragrances to allow my fragrance to last longer. For those of you who spray perfume directly on your skin, this can help the fragrance last longer. For those of you who just spray your clothes, then you usually want to use a moisturizer if it's not unscented. Like if you're someone who likes everything to be scented like me, then you want to use something that's similar in that profile so that they don't clash as you're wearing the perfume on your clothes and the moisturizer on your skin. So today we're going to be talking all about how I utilize my favorite products from Ambre Bijou. I'm going to start off by talking about the ones I only have a sample of. This first one here, I am absolutely going to have a full jar of. I think I'm going to get the whole set because I already have the body scrub and then I have this sample. But I think I need the elixir and I know I need a bigger jar of the Butterfluff. This is Honey Love Buzz. Guys, this gets stronger every time I wear it. So I don't know if it's just because it's sitting longer, but baby, yes. So this is vanilla. This is almond. And I love the almond in this. It's like a rich buttery almond. And there's also some buttercream in here. Oh, well, which would be why, you know, it comes across like a buttery almond. Duh. Anyway, so Honey Love Buzz, full jar coming. I think I'm going to get the elixir too. If there's a bar of soap to it, I'm going to do that as well. Speaking of which, before I start this, okay, guys, I know a lot of us are not going to spas and to get massages and do all those things like we used to anymore. Let me tell you something. Amber, with her Ambre Bijou line, is trying to give you everything that you need to pamper yourself at home in the safety of your own home, free from risk of COVID and any other reason why you are currently not going to do the things that you used to do or maybe have never done. Have you always been a spa at home type of girl? She just released some new soap bars. Now, she sent me one about 2 weeks ago. I absolutely love it. I've used it about 10 times now. So let me explain a little bit. I'm going to put a picture of the bar soap that I have. You guys know I really enjoyed this line. There's no two ways about it. However, when it comes to soaps, I have tried so many scented soaps. A lot of them my skin does not agree with because people are trying too hard and putting in too many, to me, either too much of something or too many ingredients like drying out alcohols and things like that that just don't do well for my skin. I will tell you that this bar here keeps my skin just as moisturized as my other bars of soap. Now, I've never used a bar of soap that I could just wash up with that bar of soap, get out, and never have to use lotion all day. That's not realistic. So when I talk about this bar of soap, I'm not trying to oversell it or overhype it. It is a beautiful bar of soap in the presentation. I love the little ridges that are in the square. I love the thickness of it. I use it again, like I said, around 10 times, and it still is, it looks almost as big as it did when I got it. It is slightly smaller, I can tell, but what I'm saying is it's not about to be done after 10 uses. So I think they're only $7. You're going to get the bang for your buck. But here's the thing that's beautiful for me. It smells really clean, like a spa soap, like a luxurious, you know, 20,000-star hotel or something like that. I don't know. It just smells important. Now, there is a light scent. I think I have the, what is it called? I love these names, but I don't want to mix them up. I think I have Pink Satin Sheets as a soap. I think that's what she sent me. So you lightly get the Pink Satin Sheets that you're going to smell in the bar soap. It's definitely there. But of course, this Butterfluff is way more potent, and so is the elixir. That is what I like about the soap. So the soap has this beautiful spa vibe to it, okay? Where it's going to smell clean and it's going to smell luxurious with a light scent to it. So that when you rinse it off of your skin, you smell clean. Not heavy and laden with perfumes or dyes or oils or anything like that that are going to break you out or dry you out before you even get a chance to get to your lotion to moisturize. I do not do a lot of scented soaps for that reason. I don't like the harsh chemicals. I don't like the drying out because of harsh chemicals. And I don't like to feel like there's some type of film or residue left on me because they put so much of whatever they're using in it trying to get that smell to stick on me. Look, I can get out of the shower on my own and put the smell on. I think the bar soap should be to get you clean, to make sure it's not drying you out, and to really pretty much fill your bathroom with that luxurious smell while you're using it. But I don't want anything left behind that's going to be harsh on my skin or annoying on my skin trying to save the scent. So when I rinse off, I do smell it very lightly. By the time I get to my room, I just pat a little bit because you still want to be damp when you're putting your moisturizer on. You want to get the droplets off, but you don't want to be completely dry. You want your pores to be open to receive that moisturization, to lock it in and have a nice moisturizing barrier before you put your perfume on directly on your skin. So love the soap. It's all about the spa experience, and it isn't aggravating or drying or anything like that to me and my skin. And my skin is quick to let me know if we don't like something. I guess I don't really want to say it's sensitive because I don't have eczema or anything like that. But look, like I said, she will tell me if we don't like something. So she also has, I think, with the Honey Love Buzz, I think it's Honey Love Turmeric. So if you have dark spots under your arms, on your knees, on your elbows, inside of your thighs, places like that, then that turmeric bar, turmeric masks have been known to help lighten that. And I do believe on her website, she says that that bar of soap may help with that. And then the other ones I think are just, like I said, spa, luxurious, lightly scented, beautiful, beautiful bars. So go check that out if you're interested. Now back to Honey Love Buzz and what I wear with them. So I have tried Girl of Now Shine. I really, really like this. Not as much as these other two though. Like I like the pairing. It's nice, but I think that Honey Love Buzz is a little bit overshadowed by the pineapple notes in this. I think the scent profile for them is a little bit different. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if you have the original Girl of Now, which is more about the nuttiness, the pistachio and the almond, then I think that Honey Love Buzz will work better with that one. I think the pineapple and shine throws it off a bit, and I want this to be a happy marriage. I don't want anybody outshining anybody, you know, when I pair things like this. So my favorites for Honey Love Buzz, baby, are Marc Jacobs Perfect and Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. Ooh, these are so beautiful with Honey Love Buzz. Amazing. Next up, we're going to talk about Caramel Pear Affair, which is very sexy to me. I know a lot of people have said, oh my gosh, that on their skin, all they pick up is the caramel. I don't see how that could ever be a complaint, me personally. The pear is there. I smell it. I get it. It's beautiful. It's pear. It's caramel. It's caramelized brown sugar. And there's also some honey in here. So this is beautiful for any of those honey fragrances that you love to wear so much. I do have a note series that talks about honey perfumes. This would probably be great with all of my choices. So far, the ones that I've tested it with though, and I know this is going to come across weird. I have all these perfumes surrounding me right now. I tried this with Chant d'Extase from Nina Ricci, and I really liked it with this one. I wasn't really sure about this fragrance at first, but I do love these together. I think that Caramel Pear Affair adds more depth and a bit of richness to this fragrance that gives it more, you know, just more sex appeal to me. It makes it more intriguing and interesting to me instead of just being another, you know, run-of-the-mill okay perfume. I really think it boosts it up a notch to me. I also tried it with Live Irresistible, the Eau de Toilette formulation. Now, this one is a super powerhouse, sweet, fruity fragrance. This turns it into something sexy, like just a little bit sexier, a little bit more mature. Like it just elevates it to something that you could wear on date night and not be afraid of, you know, just being too fruity and too sweet. It adds depth to it. And I don't know, I didn't think that that's what I was reaching for when I used this one, to turn other things into something more. It just happened that way. I also paired it with Tresor La Nuit Eau de Toilette formulation. This one here was one I used to be on the fence about. It just, I mean, I like it. It's really pretty, but I wanted something more. And I absolutely love what these two do together. Now, I have also tried Tresor La Nuit Eau de Toilette formulation, I think, with Coconilla Kisses. And love that pairing too. So because I had just been trying to wear this, I'm trying to get rid of one of my diamonds because there's a new one coming out and I don't have enough room on my counter. So yeah, this is the one that I decided was the one I liked the least out of all of my diamonds, and therefore I've worn it the most and have played with it the most with regards to different pairings with Ambre Bijou. Last but not least with the Ambre Bijou, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think this one would also be great with Honey Love Buzz because of the almond. But I paired Lalique's Soleil with Caramel Pear Affair. Y'all know that this is such a lackluster fragrance. Does it smell pretty? Yes, it does. But it doesn't project. It's like for all of the notes that are in this, we all expected so much more. Baby, I paired this again. It just brought life, more life to these fragrances. A little bit of a twist, a little bit more depth, some richness, some sexiness, some sweetness on a more mature level than just, like, you know, you could be a teenager and wear this. I could absolutely see a 13-year-old wearing this. You know, I'm 41. So I like what this does with it. And I'm not complaining because I will wear, you know, don't play. I wear what I want. But what I'm saying is I just feel a little bit more comfortable with it when I paired it with this. Just me. Next up, we have a very beautiful floral, and this one is called Pink Satin Sheets. My girl Rebecca Collazo was just talking about this on her channel the other day. This one is almost gone. Like, this one is almost gone. You know, this is a really, really pretty one. It took me a little while to come around to this one. I think it's because it picks up way more floral to me than what it should. Like, it's raspberry, it's pink grapefruit, and it's violet. But for some reason, I feel like there could be a whole lush floral bouquet in this. I don't know why, you know. But for me, I immediately thought of Prada Candy Gloss. This is a fragrance that I really, really like. It's really, really pretty. There's a cherry note in here, but it just, you know, in that true Prada candy line fashion, doesn't last as long as I like. And it also falls a little flat for me. Is it cutesy? Yes. But do you just want more from it? Yes. I want more from it. So it paired really, really good with this one. I think they both heightened each other. I don't know how that works, but for me, that's how it worked. The funny thing about this is that Rebecca talked about this in her video. She also paired it with Pivon Suju. And I just found that to be hilarious. That's my girl. This is a beautiful rose fragrance. It just goes very well with it because, again, when I smell this, it just smells way more floral than what it says it is. It could absolutely be rose in here. This is really pretty. I'm starting to like this more and more as I smell it as well. Clearly, I've been using it. And then I also actually reached for Candy Yum Yum by MAC, which I never reach for. I don't know why, because I actually do like this, and it paired very well with this as well. So Pink Satin Sheets is definitely one I think more for springtime. It's going to pair very well with any, you know, pink grapefruit fragrances that you have, raspberry. I could also see me wearing this with the Live Irresistible by Givenchy line, the Delicious, the Eau de Parfum, any of the ones you have, the EDT as well. So the beautiful thing about these Ambre Bijous is that, as you see, they're interchangeable. You can have the same fragrance and wear it with the different Butterfluff or Elixir and have just a completely separate, amazing experience. So, and the moisturization, y'all, I can't get over that. Last but not least, when it comes to the sample sizes, which is my favorite of all of the samples. Oh my gosh. This one is almost gone, so I gotta get another. Come on, man. More than anything with the samples out of the 4 I've talked about here, Honey Love Buzz and this one I have to have. I'm gonna get them all just because I can't help myself. Look at my perfume collection. You guys at this point should know. So this is Lavender Fairy Dust Butterfluff. Yeah. This is French lavender, This is pink sugar crystals, and this is vanilla. Come on. Come through. Oh my gosh, it's so, and it just smells like there's some type of perfect citrus sweet fruit. Like if somebody made the perfect, there's something in here that is just bomb.com. Okay, Lavender Fairy Dust. So, banger. If you feel like Delina is a little bit too tart for you, you would love this combination. The sweetness and the little tang that I'm talking about when I said it would be a really a sweet citrus, there's some type of tang, excitement, burst of energy vibe in this. And baby, it matches that rhubarb. And it says, let's dance. You know what I'm saying? I really do love it. And I have another one that I paired Delina with too. So if you bought Delina because of the hype around it, I love it. I think Delina is perfect. And I don't need to add sweetness to it. But every now and then for a different vibe, especially when I'm talking about wearing it in the cold, I do like to make it a little sweeter. This is perfection. That's all you have to do with Delina. Just add it with something sweeter. And I don't recommend Delina Exclusive because I think it's a putrid fragrance. It's absolutely horrible. Okay, the next one here we're going to talk about is Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance. Beautiful, beautiful raspberry fragrance. Again, this fragrance here could probably pair very well with a bunch of these from this line as well, because raspberry is a very beautiful note. You could put this with the pink satin sheets too, although this one might overshadow that one because this one is a really loud, tart and yet sweet raspberry fragrance as well. So, but again, it's all about just keeping the vibe the same. When you are preparing your skin for your fragrance, you just don't want to be clashy and herky-jerky and ridiculous. Continuing on with Lavender Fairy Dust, I also loved it with VIP Private Show by Britney Spears. It just was a beautiful, I don't even know. I wasn't doing anything other than staring at my case in the morning trying to figure out what I was going to wear. And I had already decided that this is what I was going to wear because Amber sent me some of her elixirs. She sent me this one, and then she sent me Let That Man Go, or Let That Mango. So when I tried, I'm not an oil person. I'm not a baby oil person. But I tried this, of course, because she sent it to me. I wasn't going to let it go to waste. I had never purchased this in any of the bundles or packages that I had purchased from her, because I'm not an oil person, guys. She gonna make a liar out of me today. I really, really do enjoy this. Now, when I was looking on the website, she says that for added moisture when you get out of the shower or whatever, or bath, whatever you do, put this on and then seal it in with the butter fluff. I've yet to go that far with it yet. I am the person who is going to use the bar soap. If you're going to shave or do whatever, you do your skin exfoliating and rinse that off with the sugar scrub. The sugar scrubs in this line are my favorite product in this line. The level of moisturization that you still have when you get done using it is just mind-blowing to me. The feel, the vibe, everything about it, y'all already know. I've talked about it. I've left reviews on the freaking website. Guys, this melts right into your skin. This is not the typical oil like baby oil and, you know, all that other foolishness that I cannot stand. This girl, I don't know, this woman, this young woman, I don't know what she over there doing in that lab, but I'm here for it. This really seeped into my skin. So this is how I normally use it. When I do my biggest routine is at night. Washing the day away, really relaxing myself, pampering myself, getting ready for the next day, okay? So I use the soap, the bar soap. I do everything I need to do in there. I do my exfoliating with the body scrub. I get out and I put on the butter fluff. So I'm going to put on the butter fluff before I go to bed. And I will also use, oh, I don't have it over here. I have some balm. She has some healing balm salve thing that I love to put on my feet, knees, and elbows just to keep them super, super soft. So I go to sleep. I luxuriate and let that all just, you know, when I get up in the morning, I don't really need to do anything else. My skin is so soft already. But because I'm a type of person who has to go through the motions, I like to put another layer of something on right before I put my, you know, if I put perfume on. Now, I don't really spray perfume on my skin anymore, but I'm still in the habit of moisturizing to put a barrier on just in case, you know. So this is what I'll use in the morning before I'm getting ready to get dressed. I will get up in the morning, do my face routine, brush my teeth, do all that good stuff. And then this is what I put on instead of putting on another application of the Butter Fluff. And again, I have yet, even though I'm waking up to 5 degrees here, I have yet to wake up and feel the need to have to moisturize. It is just something I'm used to doing in the morning, so I keep it going. And I'm enjoying the product because I have it. So I think I am tonight. I think I'm going to do both and see, and maybe talk about it on Instagram, talk about the difference. But I can only imagine, because the first time I used that Butter Fluff when I woke up in the morning, I would have been willing to go up against any baby to see who was softer, me or the baby. You know, newborns be the softest thing in the world. That's what I felt like when I woke up. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I love, man, I talk about TP Body Essentials, another great Black woman owned small business. I still love her. Most of my fragrances that I have from TP Body Essentials are, I use a lot of the time in the summer. Ambre Bijou, as I told you before, we always love the new shiny thing, but these formulas, like I've never tried any oils from TP Body Essentials. This right here this is crazy. This is, you put it on and it just, I remember when I tried it, when it came in, I was sitting down there next to Alex. He's watching football. I put it on my arm. I put lavender over here and I put the Let That Mango over here. And I'm sitting there and I was like, are you seeing this? And he looks over because he's watching football. He's like, yeah, it looks like he melted into your arm. And he said, but you already said it did, you know, it did that. I said, this isn't the Butter Fluff. This is the oil. You should have seen him look at me because he knows I hate oil. He knows I hate oil. And so the look on his face, I wish I would have been filming. It would have been priceless. It would have been enough just to sell the freaking elixirs off the shelves, because he was like, word? And then he touched it and he was like, that's crazy. I said, right? Listen, like I said, I don't know what scientist she done kidnapped and put over there in that lab, or maybe she has a degree in some type of, I don't know. I don't know people's personal business. What I know is I'm a fan. This video gonna be so long, but I mean, I can't help it. It's Ambre Bijou. So last but not least, with the Lavender Fairy Dust, I have also tested it with Colette from Toka. Really, really beautiful pairing. Really, this might be my favorite pairing of all of the fragrances that I've tried with this one. On to the full-size jars. Just a side note too, if you didn't know, if you aren't aware, she has a men's line. I think it's called Suited Up Savage. Baby, let me tell you something. It smells so good. That Butter Fluff, that elixir, that beard elixir. Oh my gosh, the way it shines and softens that facial hair, baby. Baby. I probably need to do something on IG to talk about that and put a picture up on my community tab, because I don't hear enough people talking about that. Y'all know I love when a man smells like a man. That smells like a hard-working, sexy man. And I don't mean hardworking like I'm talking about a man who provides. That's what I mean when I say hardworking. Somebody who provides, who is a beautiful partner, spouse, whatever word y'all using these days, because people try to act like marriage is like the Antichrist or something. I don't know what's going on in this world anymore. But I shouldn't have said that. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just have some old school traditional ideas that I love. And I love the partnership and camaraderie and completely giving into each other vibe of marriage, you know. But anyway, what were we talking about? Yes, she has a men's line, Suited Up Savage. Go and check it out. If you have a man in your life, especially one, let me tell you something, Alex ain't put no lotion on unless I'm in his ear about it. He is like, girl, you know, when my hands feel dry, I wear them again. Oh my gosh, bro, listen. So at the end of the night too, when I look at his knees or his elbows or his hands, and I'm like, this man works hard every day. I understand he just, you know, I will take care of it. I'll take it and I'll rub it in my hands because I love the way it smells. I'm not going to put it on me because it smells like a man, but I love to, you know, massage him and oil him up as he's falling asleep. So it could turn into a little bit of, listen, check it out. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Velvet Moonlit Tuberose. This is Amber's personal favorite of her line. Baby, this is good. This is that one I told y'all before when I was talking about it. This smells like one of those grape saltwater taffies, but the sweet ones. Really, 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 really good. Okay, so with this one, I paired My Way, the original My Way. I didn't really care for what was happening with the My Way Intense with this one. There is a beautiful taffy-like quality in this that I want to shine through. I don't want anything to like sullen it, being too green or too earthy or anything like that. No, this has to shine through because it's beautiful. So it works perfect with the original My Way. It also works beautifully with Christmas in Egypt from the House of Be Layered or whatever they're going by this day. Or going by these days. I really enjoyed it. It makes me enjoy Christmas in Egypt on a more taffy-like, you know, level. And then I also liked it with Serge Lutens Dateur Noir. This is a very interesting fragrance. I really like it. It's really sexy and interesting and unique to me. It's really something else, but it is a bit intense and it is a bit deep and dark on me. So bringing a candy-like quality to it makes it easier to wear. And I will get more out of this now that I have this pairing going on, because I enjoyed it like way too much. I was way too excited by that pairing. Okay, next. This next scent is Alex's favorite. He loves the name just as much as he loves the fragrance. This is called Bucket Naked, and that's a play off of Players Club, Bernie Mac. You all already know. And this smells like a fruit punch annihilator. The notes in here are juicy melons, which I do not pick up. You know, I'm not really a melon girl, so I'm glad about that. There's also banana, cloves, and coconut. I don't really pick up on the coconut either. And for the first time ever, I am just now getting that banana clove vibe. But it's overshadowed by the fruit punch. Now later, that's what it smells like. Did I say Kool-Aid? No. What I paired it with smells like fruit punch Kool-Aid, but this smells like a fruit punch now later. So of course we're gonna go with the first one. We're talking Room 129 from the Taliaferro Pears. The fruit punchiness, even though this is supposed to be cherry, powder, and bubblegum, y'all, the way that this comes across, like sometimes I get cherry, sometimes I don't. It doesn't matter. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. It's in my top 10 for life. Bucket Naked and this together, come on. It's like the best fruity, come on. I can't. Bucket Naked has that beautiful, sweet, you know, juicy fruit punch now later vibe that pairs well with Delina as well. I know you're like, what? I'm telling you guys, if you're looking to add sweetness to Delina, and you're like me and you don't like to layer fragrances, look, Delina really costs too much to have to layer with anything, and I don't have to. But again, if I have a craving for her when it's colder outside, I tend to want her to be a little sweeter. So Bucket Naked goes perfectly well with Delina. It also is beautiful with Ariana Grande's new Thank You Next 2.0 remixed, you know, reverbed, whatever this thing is called, edition. Thank You Next 2.0. And last but not least, this is another fragrance. Ooh, I didn't even know you fell. This is another fragrance that people have a hard time with if they aren't used to tartness. This is DNG3 L'Imperatrice from Dolce & Gabbana. Of course, that's what the DNG is for. G's, TeraMichelle. Bucket Naked, y'all. If you want to add some candy-like flair, some sweetness that is not sickeningly sweet, it's just perfect and it's bright. And it can come across and mix well with any tropical, you know, tart situation you have going on. This is very, very good. I love it. Next up, we're going to be talking about, well, mine says Plum Berry Gelato. However, it now says Very Berry Gelato on the website. I think I know the reason, because let me tell you something. The red and dark berries in this outshine the plum blossom and the vanilla. This is a very tart yet sweet berry scent. Oh my, it don't even like I use this, but I really like the digging around the side and taking off the top first. However, Plum Berry Gelato is very fun, very spring, very summery, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. So again, when you're looking on the website, look for Very Berry Gelato. It's like this tangy, I just love it. It paired very well with Ariana Grande's REM and the original Thank You Next. It just has the vibes from both. The tartness that you get from that quince or quince, I still need to figure out how to pronounce that fruit. It just pairs very well. And this one here adds a little bit more, not a little bit more, a lot more femininity to the REM fragrance that so many women think smells like a light cologne. And I also liked it with Haute Couture Eau de Toilette formulation from Givenchy. And I absolutely love it with Poppy from Coach. You gotta be a tart lover though, because you know the tartness in Poppy is what made me think of Poppy automatically. And I said I have to test those two together for sure. Yes, I love it. So again, this Very Berry Gelato is gonna be much better for you guys when it comes to spring and summer. Last but not least is one that has been on my IG channel. This is Coconilla Kisses. This is going to be magnolia, musk, coconut, and vanilla, of course. Coconilla Kisses. I love this. I absolutely... This smells so good. This smells so good. It just, I can't. I loved this with Mon Paris Couture from the House of Yves Saint Laurent, YSL. On IG, I had paired it with Trésor La Nuit Eau de Toilette formulation, as I talked about earlier. The EDT is the one I think I want to get rid of so I can make room for the new one that's coming out, the Trésor La Nuit Intense. And then this is Coach Dreams Sunset. I love this. I absolutely love this. So it just pairs really, really good with the Coconilla Kisses, as well as Burberry Her Intense. This actually helps me be able to deal with the opening of the Burberry Her Intense. This thing still pulls so medicinal to me, like, man, but when I get to the mid and the dry down, that's when I fall in love with it. But it is so irky in the opening, which is why after all this time that I've had it, it's barely, you know, there's barely a dent in it. I mean, there's no dent in it. There's barely any usage shown. But I didn't really care for the combination between this and the original. The original is just too strawberry chapsticky. I have a perfect strawberry whipped body butter from TP Body Essentials that I wear with the original Burberry Her, or I just wear an unscented one because I really am on the fence. I don't think I actually like Burberry Her. I really, you know, I don't know, yeah. But anyway, Coconilla Kisses from Ambre Bijou. Perfect with those. So guys, I'm hoping that this video, and also too, I know I showed that she sent me this Let That Mango. I haven't had a chance to try this one yet, but baby, I'm telling you, I'm gonna rock this so heavy in spring and summer. It's such a fruity, beautiful. So if you have any mango or tropical fragrances, I'm telling you, this elixir, this mango elixir, and guess what? I will be trying this elixir in the spring and the summer. I know this one is really, really hot, but again, because it goes into my skin, because it melts into my skin like butter, by the time I leave the house, I won't be this greasy chicken, turkey basting thing leaving the house. I think I'll actually be pretty okay. And it's Arctic cool in my office. We keep it really, really cool on campus. So I'm not sitting in the sweat box where I think it'll, you know, somehow turn sour or anything. We'll see though. I'm still going to be talking about Ambre Bijou in the summer. I can guarantee you that. But I'm hoping that these combinations helped you. Even if you don't own any of the perfumes that I mentioned, you should get a scent profile, some type of pattern that helps you go, oh, okay, well, if she says it works with Thank You Next, or it works with Beyond Romance, you know, which is heavy on raspberry, then I have a raspberry scent here. It'll probably work with that too, that type of vibe. So I'm not asking you to go out and buy any of these fragrances if you don't already have them. You can easily just use what you have in your own collection. But I did want to give you a breakdown to have you, to help you be familiar with what Ambre Bijou is offering, because I really do love this line so much. I believe in it. And of course, I want to support a young sister out here getting out on her own 2 feet, starting her own company, especially because she's one of our own. She is Amber Chantel here on YouTube. And I've been supporting her YouTube channel. So of course, when she switches over to a new platform and it's something that I love, then I'm here for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have already partaken in the greatness of Ambre Bijou, let me know what you purchased. Let me know what your favorites are. And also let me know what you pair it with. I'm open for more ideas. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. Please do not forget to click that like button and subscribe to my channel. Join the Terra Squad. I'd love to have you here, as well as select that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Guys, I actually put a video out comparing the Angel Nova Eau de Toilette formulation to the Eau de Parfum formulation. And had about 10 people, I'm not even joking, 9 or 10 people come to Instagram and ask me if I was going to review it after the video was already out. Now, I post my thumbnail on my IG. I talked about it in my community tab, and the video itself was out. So I'm not really sure how you guys weren't notified unless you don't have the notification bell selected and therefore are missing when I'm uploading videos. But I just kindly told them, hey, go to my channel. The video is already up. It's still up. It's going to be up. And I went a step further than just reviewing the Eau de Toilette. I reviewed the Eau de Parfum and the Eau de Toilette to give you the differences and the similarities, because they do smell very, very similar, except for there's no heaviness, weighted downness in the Eau de Toilette like there is in the Eau de Parfum, which turned a bunch of people off. So I digress. It's very, very important for you to select that notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading new content, especially when you're looking for something from me. And if you do have the notification bell selected and you're still not getting those notifications from me, or if you're wondering if I've done something, just in the YouTube search bar, type opinionated scents and vanilla fragrances, or opinionated scents and strawberry, or opinionated scents and Angel Nova EDT. It will pull the video up for you. Or better yet, you can go to my playlist. You can look at my notes list. You can look at my most popular videos. You can look at my fragrance reviews. I try to make sure it's very easy for you to find the content that you're looking for from me. And if you do all those things and still can't find what you're looking for, ask me directly and I will more than likely be able to tell you which video it's in. I don't know about this algorithm business with YouTube. Sometimes it makes it just way too, difficult. And then other times it's easy peasy. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I love to talk to you guys in the comments. So I will see you there. And until then,